Hello, hello, hello. This is Kai Smith, and I am your hair loss advocate. I'm coming on because I posted something earlier on Facebook that talked about life and the choices that you make. And I just kind of want to talk to you a little bit about the choices as it relates to healthy hair, hair loss, all of the above. So I'm going to pose a question to you today. And my question is, are your actions in alignment with your ability, with your desire to have healthy hair or your desire to recover from hair loss? And I ask that because we got to be real with ourselves, guys. What I mean by being real is we desire to have a lot of things, but our motivation to get us there is what's standing in between that desire and the result. So my question to you is, what are you doing on a daily basis? What are you intentional about on a daily basis to live a healthy lifestyle? Because a healthy lifestyle is of the utmost importance when you desire healthy hair and when you desire to recover from hair loss. So these are the questions that I ask you today. Ask yourself, what's standing in between me getting to that end result that I want? And we all want success. I mean, we all want success, but there's something standing in between you and the success. And what is that? Are you not willing to sacrifice your eating habits because you just really love to eat and you don't care what you're feeding your body? Because the truth is, when we make decisions to eat every day, we're either feeding our bodies or we're killing our bodies. And it's just as simple as that. So what are you doing? Are your desires in alignment with your actions? Are your desires in alignment with your actions? You can take that, and that's applicable to every aspect of your life. But I'm only speaking about hair, healthy hair, and hair loss. Because at the root of most hair loss is an unhealthy body. Whether the body has inflammation, whatever is going on with the body, it's an underlying medical issue. Most times, or some type of nutritional deficiency, minerals, vitamins, those things are at the root of our hair loss. And we have control over those things. Once you expose the problem and you understand what's going on and someone gives you information, they give you resources, they give you tools, then it's up to you to tap into that. And it's up to you to utilize that. And I am your tool. I am your resource. I come on Facebook live most days and I'm just giving away nuggets because I desire for you to be first and foremost healthy in your bodies. And a lot of people come to me, they're talking about their hair and they want their hair to be healthy, but they've overlooked the biggest thing. We only get one place to live in our body. God gave us one place to live, and you've got to keep that healthy. If you want healthy hair, you can do all of the primping and all of, whatever else you're doing externally to look good, but that hair starts from within. Because hair is being fed by our cells. Our cells feed our body, and the food that we eat feeds our body. Our emotions, our thoughts, our spirit, that all feeds everything that happens within our bodies. So I come to you just food for thought. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody because I too have experienced hair loss in the past. I had inflammation in my body, which was causing an autoimmune issue for me. And it took me 2 years to figure out what was going on. Injection after injection after injection. It took me 2 years to uncover what was really at the root of my hair loss. And it was my body was inflamed. I wasn't really being a good steward over the body God gave me. And it caught up to me. And it manifested in my hair first, outwardly. This stuff was already going on in my body. But then it manifested outwardly where it got my attention. Because as a woman, when your hair starts coming out, anything is going to get your attention when your hair is related to it. It's going to stop you in your tracks. So I do understand how women feel when it comes to losing their hair, because I've experienced that. But I experienced that because I wasn't a good steward over my body, and I took it for granted. I was younger. I thought I could recover. I was doing whatever I wanted to do, eating however I wanted to eat, and that junk caught up with me. And now that I'm over 40, I got to be careful how I do what I do when I'm eating, when I'm working out, whatever, because I don't have that get back anymore. I don't have that get back. So it took hair loss for me to really see how unhealthy I was, because nothing else presented itself in my face like that hair loss that showed me what was really happening on the inside of my body. And because of that experience, I now have the trichological experience coupled with the professional experience to be able to help you move forward and stabilize too. But you got to take accountability for your stuff. So are your choices in alignment with your desires? We can say what we want all day long. We can say what we're going to do all day long, but you got to do it. You got to do it. I just want to encourage you to be better, to be healthy, because your health affects every aspect of your life. It doesn't just affect your hair. It affects how you can show up for your family. It affects how you can show up for your job. It affects how you can show up for yourself. It affects everything. So if we get that health under control, we could be everything that God has called us to be. We could be everything that He's called us to be. So if you want a little bit more of Kai, I invite you to join me in my private group, because it's a safe place for women who have hair loss to be able to come and discuss it. It's a safe place for women who are dealing with health issues and don't know what to do, or just want some beauty tips as a whole. It's a place for women to come. It's a non-judgmental zone for you to come and give yourself permission to be vulnerable, to play full out when it comes to your health. I will give you access to it if you submit a request. I will give you access to come on over to Hair Talk, Hair, Heart, and Soul, because I talk a little bit more in depth in that group about hair loss, healthy hair, beauty, health, and wellness as a whole. They get a little bit more. I come live more in there to discuss the topics instead of just placing them as a post on my timeline. I come live and I discuss those posts in that group. And I encourage you to come on over there. If maybe it's not for you, maybe you know someone who needs that support, send them over to Hair Talk, Hair, Heart, and Soul, and they're going to get the support from Kai Smith. Why am I qualified to come to you? I have 25 years in this beauty industry. I'm a certified trichologist, and I have my own personal bout experience with hair loss and recovering. And I'm stabilized and I've restored my hair. So I'm completely qualified to come to you and discuss those topics with you. And I desire to help you as well, because I'm passionate about it. I'm fueled by this thing. I go to bed thinking about it. I wake up thinking about it. I educate myself so that I can be qualified when I come before you. Go on over to Hair Talk, Hair, Heart, and Soul. If you want to be a part of the group, I'll accept your request, and know that it's a safe zone. What we do in that group stays in that group. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to come before you and talk about what I'm passionate about doing. Much love to everybody that came on with me, and I'll see you later. I'm going to sign off. This is your hair loss advocate, Kai Smith. Have a good day.